The strain that's causing all the trouble now.
So this is just on Wednesday. Gosh, now I know how horrible it feels. No, I have a little of empathy for Bill now. I'm always saying, "Oh, be quiet, stop making all that racket, coughing, or do whatever you're doing."
Yeah, I got the flu coming back through the airport from Las Vegas.
You brought it home. Bill brought it home. Christopher got it. Mitzi got it. And, of course, we already knew a bunch of people here that have it. But I just knew, oh, well, I'm not going to get it, And I do take my supplements and everything, so I figured for sure I'm not going to get it. Well, I got it. And, boy, I got it bad, didn't I, Bill?
Yeah.
I got the one that I couldn't cough or bring anything up or anything because, I don't know. Bill?
Yeah.
What was it? What was it?
Well, what happens is when the virus grows deep in your lung tissue, which this particular strain, this reminds me of the 1918, because if you study the background of the 1918 flu, when viruses grow at the temperature of your upper airway, like your throat and your sinuses and so on, you just get a cold or a sinus infection. If it grows deep in your lung tissue, you don't even get a cough. And what happened in 1918, young people had no pre-existing conditions grew the virus because the virus loved growing at the high temperature in your deep lung tissue. And that's why, literally, it killed young people who had no pre-existing conditions. And they couldn't even cough up their mucus until they got a bronchial obstruction, get lobar pneumonia, and then the alveolar arterial blockade and then respiratory cardiac failure.
I couldn't cough or do anything.
Yeah, so that's what's dangerous. And this particular flu has those characteristics. Now, my grandmother had lost a sister to the flu in 1918, 100 years ago. And her brother wanted to hold her in the coffin before they closed it, and they buried him the next week.
Oh, wow.
So people have to know this is really close to home. This flu is bad, but there's also 2 other strains that are coming. We don't know, but the flu shots, number 1, are useless because 3 things. They don't provide the right virus. Number 2, they have heavy metals and other things that suppress your immune system. And number 3, they give you a false sense of security that you're protected and you're not.
And number 4, let me finish my story.
Go ahead.
Say that afterwards.
Yeah, go ahead.
Don't, because my story is important.
Right.
And I feel like I'm an evangelist or something because it's like a miracle, and it's a miracle from God that the formula is given to Bill, first of all, by this product. And you can guess what the product is. But anyways, I take, how I always take all my good stuff, my Power Cs and everything. I must take 20 or so a day, and my drink, life support and all that.
Right.
Anyways, so I just, I took a bunch of Power C and I took a bunch of Alisamed and whatever on Wednesday, thinking, this is whatever this is that's coming on is going to go away. And it did not go away. And when I was in bed, I was choking, like I couldn't breathe practically, but I was just like choking because I couldn't cough up anything, and I was just chock full of whatever it is.
Right.
And obviously I'm a little the drama queen here because I'm never sick, so I'm like, well,
yeah, you got freaked out. You got panicky, and you got like a scared little girl.
Bill, I couldn't swallow. All that phlegm and all that stuff wouldn't come up, and I couldn't swallow.
And when you mention it, and this comes on quickly to a little kid or a young person that's an athlete, and they think, well, I can't get sick, right? Like you. So I woke up Bill, and Bill said, did you take your NUTRIODINE? And I go, no, I didn't even think of my NUTRIODINE. I forgot about my NUTRIODINE. Right.
Go out there and get your 6 drops in a glass of water and take that down there now. Oh my gosh, obviously I'm not telling stories here. That is amazing. With all the other wonderful products we have and everything, this NUTRIODINE just cuts to the chase. And today, right now, you can tell I'm 100%. I'm better than 100%. I'm just happy to be alive. Someone never being sick like me. Now realizing how, I've had sniffles, like a cold, and, like runny nose and stuff like that, but nothing that was like this flu.
Yeah, you had a call actually just before, about an hour and a half ago, just before you came on air.
Oh, yes.
A gentleman that was actually driving, he's an athlete. And
Carl from Pennsylvania.
And Carl basically said this saved his life, and it probably did. And all those 142 people in San Diego and the 18 in Pennsylvania that died, if they had had NUTRIODINE, they would have survived.
I know. When Carl called this morning, how you will call me and ask if I'll put something on the air, he was just calling to tell me. He said, NUTRIODINE saved my life. And I said, I know, me too. But his lungs had it so bad that he thought his lung was collapsing. And what he did, he told me, he said, I just got up my NUTRIODINE. And he was like me, taking other stuff and things before that. I don't know what it was. but he got a whole full dropper full of NUTRIODINE, and then he just swallowed it down. And he said it was within minutes. That's amazing.
Yeah.
I know if anyone's listening to them, who are those crazy people in California?
You want to know what it does?
Yeah, why is it the magic, not magic, it's a blessing from God.
Okay, well, let me explain firstly. When you're going to kill a pathogen, what do you think actually causes the eventual death of a virus or bacteria? Do you think it's antibodies? Do you think it's a complement activation system, or do you think it's...
No, that's complicated. Why don't you ask like you're asking someone in grade 6?
Okay.
Now ask me again.
Okay, have you ever seen Star Wars?
Yes.
What kills a Death Star? It's a jet with a plasma weapon to go and blow up the Death Star, right? That's what the superoxide anion radical is. It's 100 million degrees. It's as hot as the hottest place in the chromosphere of the sun.
Wow.
Right. And that's what kills the pathogens. Antibodies just attract it, so it says it knows where to go because it finds the enemy ship is somewhere, enemy fighter. So it's going to kill it because it's got a little tag on it. That's all.
It's not, by the way, it's not just your regular iodine, because we've had people say, I'm going to buy iodine here. I know for a fact.
I'll tell you the reason why. I'll tell you why. There's 4 states of matter: solid, liquid, aerosol gas, and plasma. And plasma is the highest energy state of any matter because it's monatomic with higher energy and there's electrons.
Bill,
that's what NUTRIODINE is, yeah.
We're going to break, my dear. Can you continue that? Because I'm very interested today.
Yeah, I want to explain how it kills the pathogens, sends the secretion, helps to clear the mucus, and so on. And it kills the co-pathogens because you usually don't just have viruses.
You know what? Everybody needs some NUTRIODINE. You do.
Every day. Every day. Not just with the flu every day. I'll tell you why.
Water is...
Okay, people, that's the testimony. Now, if they were frauds, they would have been exposed a long time ago because the government hates them. The government has threatened to kill them. So let's stop playing games. Let's stop self-diagnosing, and let's listen to the top expert, a guy who worked at every level of medicine. And let's just get the product and protect our loved ones. Why can't we just do that? Why do we got to argue, fuss, and fight and try to debate it out like we got the knowledge to do that? Let the experts handle it. The lady just gave her heartfelt testimony. Now, what else do you need? Come on now.